Lucifer. The name alone strikes something deep. Some hear it and feel fear. Others feel intrigue. But most assume they know what it means. A fallen angel. Satan. The devil. Cast out of heaven for trying to rise above God. That's what you've heard. That's what many believe. But let's go deeper, because that version, it's just one thread in a much larger, stranger tapestry. The real mystery isn't just who Lucifer is in the Bible. The real mystery is how this figure appears, again and again, in other religions, other civilizations, under different names, in different roles, long before and far beyond the pages of Christian scripture. And when you see the pattern, you'll realize Lucifer might not be who, or what, you were told. Let's dig in. Before we cross into other religions, let's clear something up. The name Lucifer only shows up once in the Bible, Isaiah 14 verse 12. That's it. And even there, the passage isn't talking about Satan. The Hebrew word is Helel ben Shakar, meaning shining one, son of the dawn. When the Bible was translated into Latin by Jerome, that term became Lucifer, literally, light bringer. But here's the kicker. Isaiah was mocking the king of Babylon, not describing a cosmic fall from heaven. It was a prophetic taunt, a poetic insult. So how did we go from a Babylonian king to the devil? Answer: centuries of reinterpretation, translation shifts, and religious storytelling. Over time, Christians began connecting Isaiah 14 to Luke 10 verse 18. I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. And Revelation 12's war in heaven. A myth took shape. Lucifer, the proud angel who tried to become God. But the name? Borrowed. The story? Assembled. The archetype? Ancient. Because this story, it existed long before Christianity. Let me show you. Gnostic texts, early Christian mysticism banned as heresy, had a very different take. In their view, the God worshipped by most was not the true God, but a lower, ignorant creator, a demiurge. The serpent in Eden? Not a villain, a liberator. That's right, the being who brings knowledge, who tells humans they won't die if they eat from the tree. That's not Satan in Gnosticism. That's the one trying to wake humanity up. Sound familiar? A being cast down for giving humans wisdom, cast as evil by the very system he tried to expose. In this light, Lucifer isn't Satan. He's Prometheus. He's the rebel who gives fire to mortals and suffers for it. Gnostics didn't see that as evil. They saw it as resistance against spiritual oppression. And that interpretation? It starts to echo even louder when you look further back. Go back to ancient Sumer, one of the oldest civilizations on record. There, you find Enki, a god of wisdom, water, and rebellion. He defies the higher gods to help humanity survive. In the Atrahasis epic, when gods decide to wipe out mankind with a flood, Enki warns a man named Atrahasis to build a boat. Sound familiar? Enki, the god who breaks rank with divine authority to save or enlighten mankind. He shows the same pattern. A bringer of wisdom, a defier of cosmic order, and punished for it. Again, we find the Lucifer fingerprint, not as Satan, but as a helper, a light giver, cast out for disobedience. And it doesn't stop there. In Egyptian mythology, there's a character that carries the shadow of Lucifer, Set. Set is chaos, desert, and destruction. He kills his brother Osiris. He's the enemy of light, right? Not quite. Set also protects the sun god Ra from the serpent of darkness, Apophis. Every night, as Ra travels through the underworld, Set defends the light. In some versions of Egyptian belief, Set isn't evil, he's necessary. The balance to Horus, the strength that endures chaos. Over time, foreign rulers in Egypt, especially under Greek influence, demonized Set. He went from complex god to scapegoat, just like Lucifer. At first, a complex being with dual roles. Later, condemned, simplified, demonized. Pattern continues. Islam doesn't have Lucifer by name, but it does have Iblis. Iblis was a jinn, not an angel, who refused God's command to bow to Adam. Not because he hated God, but because he felt superior. You made me from fire, him from clay. Sound familiar? Just like Lucifer in Christian tradition, Iblis fell through pride and refusal to submit. But here's the nuance. In the Quran, Iblis believes in God. He speaks directly with him. He even asks for time until Judgment Day, and God grants it. He's not an atheist. He's a defier, not evil from the beginning. but made evil by rebellion. Another version of the archetype, proud, radiant, and cast out. Now into the East. In Hindu texts, gods and demons aren't always black and white. The Asuras, often labeled demons, aren't pure evil. Many started as divine beings who fell because of pride or desire. Take Mahabali, an Asura king. He was powerful, generous, beloved, but his ambition went too far. He tried to conquer the heavens. Sound familiar? Vishnu, in his dwarf form Vamana, humbled him, not by violence, but through cleverness. Mahabali is cast down to the underworld, but he's not condemned forever. In some regions, he's even worshipped. Here again, ambition, fall, judgment, and redemption, the story repeats. Lucifer isn't unique. The Lightbringer is a global symbol, falling from high places after challenging the divine order. Now let's talk about Loki. Shapeshifter, trickster, intelligent, defies the gods, creates chaos, pushes boundaries. Eventually, he goes too far, causing the death of Balder, leading to Ragnarok. But here's the twist. Loki isn't pure evil either. He helps the gods as much as he thwarts them. He gives birth to powerful beings. He challenges the status quo. He exposes truth through disorder. Sound like a stretch? Or just another mask of the rebel who knows too much? The being punished not just for what he does, but for what he sees. Put all these together and you get a strange picture. Lucifer isn't just a villain in Christian theology. He's an archetype, a symbol, a celestial being. Proud, bright, knowledgeable, cast out for defying authority. In some stories, he's evil. In others, misunderstood. In a few, he's even revered. What does that mean? Maybe Lucifer isn't about a single entity, but a spiritual idea that every culture felt. The danger of forbidden knowledge, the consequences of rebellion, the tension between light and pride. And here's the uncomfortable question. If the same character keeps showing up across civilizations, before they even interacted, what are we really looking at? A shared myth? A spiritual force? A forgotten truth? Lucifer, Iblis, Enki, Prometheus, Loki, Mahabali, Set. Different names. Same energy. So when you hear the name Lucifer, maybe pause. He's more than what Sunday school told you. He's older, more complex, and possibly far more real. But the scariest part? He may still be here. And the real question isn't who is Lucifer? It's why does he keep coming back?